Yeah. It's, I don't even fucking know what day it is. It doesn't matter anymore. You know what? Who's counting? The point is, I'm doing well. Things are good. I love the fucking life. Baseball's coming. Bisbee baseball every year. We go down, we heckle. I feel bad about myself because these are kids. They're barely, like, they have their baseball chops for a Bisbee level. But they're fucking, they get really angry because you heckle them and I'm not cruel. I don't use bad language as kids there. You have to craft your heckles to make them like adult friendly, even if they're naughty. So you can't go, "You say that in front of my kid?" Well, I said it in a way. If your kid understands that at 4 years old, you're saying some fucking shit to him at home. If he could get that, if he could cleave what I was saying out of that curveball I just winged around his little fucking noggin. But here's the thing. The fucking league went under again. They do every year. But now, as we're getting towards, no one's talking baseball. Usually by this time, I have whatever guy's going to start up the new league talking to me. "Well, we just wanted your input." No, you want me to fucking hustle up my friends because no one in this artsy fucking town cares shit about baseball. You want to get me to get my friends, and then we all sneak up in the bleachers and drink smuggled in alcohol and heckle, and we make it fun. But now there's no baseball, so this is my idea. Like if I were ever to do a Kickstarter, which I wouldn't unless it was dire circumstances or something really funny, like this would only be funny to us. And not even to us. There's a limited amount. There's a small King Arthur's round table of us in Bisbee that would even think this is funny. But to start an entire baseball league that, as far as Bisbee knows, is this giant league that has all the surrounding Phoenix and Las Vegas, even Albuquerque, El Paso, Denver, for Christ's sakes. Denver's coming in? But what they don't know is we fielded a Bisbee team and another team that will, every fucking weekend, will just peel off the Velcro letters, slap some more on. Oh, now you went from El Paso to Denver. Same uniform. Just put some different Velcro letters on.
So one team would be the Bisbee team.
Right.
And concurrently, you would draft the other team
as a Bisbee team.
And that team would be a team that would be the visitors every week.
They're the enemy. It's the fucking Cuban national team. I even know that I think I have a guy that at the newspaper might even play along with it, tongue in cheek. He wouldn't want to. He writes most of the shit for the Sierra Vista / Bisbee newspaper. I won't drop his name, but I think he would risk doing the Brian Williams. What is that guy's name? The guy that's in all the shit. Yeah.
Brian Williams.
Yeah. If he could write it tongue in cheek enough, where he could go, it was obviously a joke the whole time.
This was satire, clearly satire.
Obviously, to anyone who's not a nitwit, Bisbee wasn't playing the Cuban national team at the Warren Ball Field.
They all had the same big black mustaches.
Yeah, give them Super Mario fake mustaches one week. The next week, they're playing the New York Yankees, really? Well, you wrote about that seriously. Tongue-in-cheek serious. How could you not know? So it would be funny to the people who are in on it, because we would still do all the pranks and gags and goofy shit and make it fun for the kids, as well as make it loud enough for the adults. And they sell beer. The only place they could sell beer, we smuggle our own in because you can't count on.
Shouldn't we sell the beer?
No, because there's a whole catering license involved. There's so much bullshit just to get beer in that fucking ballpark. That's why we spent last season.
They made it bullshit.
Well,
this is how we get the revenue stream
because
coming
they lost
back.
their fucking catering license. You can only use it for so many events, and then you have to get another. Believe me, there's a bunch of bullshit involved. We had to fucking get the.
I see money going out. I don't see money coming in.
We had to get the mayor involved last year, and she fucking stepped up. This mayor lives right at the fucking ballpark. His house is that house right behind left field. We could set it up so balls
that
go
house-
through his fucking window.
You could hit
because
it.
we own both teams. You go, hey, just fucking lob some at the monster. Let him fucking ding him out to left field and go through the mayor's window if he does not approve beer sales at this function.
He could touch the scoreboard with a broom from his yard.
Literally.
Yeah.
Well, no, not literally.
But right,
very, very long
right
broom.
there.
It's within 30 feet. So we would call it some grandiose name of the league. And then it's basically the Washington Generals. The Harlem Globetrotters always played the Washington Generals. That was the team they played against. But they moved town to town. We have to do the opposite, where we're stuck in one ball field. So
guys.
The Washington Generals will just be the same guys and have a different name.
Uniform.
Right. Well, no, it's going to be the same, just kind of benign.
Yeah.
You change up the letters, or we could probably spring for some different uniforms.
Well, we'd get them wholesale, not what they were charging there for the jerseys.
Well, if we started a Kickstarter, but this is only
Velcro would be great.
Velcro I don't know it would have to be something like after the atheist chick. That was funny. And
Rebecca Vitzman.
Yeah, that was before I got deluged with everybody. Hey, can you plug my Kickstarter? I have corns on my feet. Oh, no. Well, they're really painful. I don't care. So, and I don't want to be around to do it. I think we might be unretired in June. That's the word on Scotsman's Avenue.
What's the when does the league usually start? When the opening
Memorial Day.
Memorial
Day through 4th of July. But then they always have some not unprofessional. I was going to say semi-professional, but without even that.
below semi-professional.
Just not professional.
Is unprofessional?
Yeah, it's unprofessional.
Okay. All right.
It's the unprofessional World Series in Wichita or something. And then they'd build it up, and usually the entire league would fall apart. Last year, was the first time they were actually professionals, meaning $50 a week, which they'd lose more than that in broken bats. Oh, my soul to the company store. Some shit. We must have talked about
it. On a hitting streak, you'd go broke.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, literally, that happened to one of the guys that was staying at your place. He broke 2 bats in a week.
Yeah.
He's in the hole.
Yeah.
To the company store.
Right. We were doing the podcast when they were staying here. We must have brought that up. Either way, this would be funny because now we'd own the fucking team. So I wouldn't feel like a dick for heckling. And you go, hey, this is the rule. You have fun out there. Before the last year, those guys, like one of the guys won a college World Series.
The home run derby for the college.
Yeah,
college home run derby.
He won that. We actually saw him on TV. We all went out after a game. Him and his buddy that were staying at the house. We put up 2 of the ball players, like foster parents, and then like the good foster parents we would be. We brought them to the bar after a game and got them fucking hammered. And we were playing pool, and it just happened to be home run derby.
It was just on.
The current one. So they did a montage of previous winners, and he turns around and he goes, "Hey, look, I'm on TV." And now you're playing for fucking Bisbee.
As I recall,
that was wicked fucking.
As
cool.
I recall, it was more like, yeah, that's me. It was like so blasé. Yeah. It's like
I was the one who was excited.
Yeah,
like, that's the coolest.
Yeah,
thing
you're
for
like,
you.
no, it's him, and it's like, yeah, it was me. It's like Jesus.
Yeah. So, what was my point? Was I going with this?
So would it be something where like we got Meadowlark Lemon at shortstop, like doing behind the back catches.
That's what I was talking about before these guys, and they were pros, so they're really hoping to get called up to a better fucking level of professional somewhere, making $75 a week instead of 50.
Redwood City, please call.
Which I completely understand. I had to put it in comedy terms. When I started comedy, there was no money. You just were seeing if you could do it. And the next week, you're still not making any money. You're spending money every fucking week, even if it's just gas to go down to the fucking bar or cab fare or whatever. And then you get a gig where you're losing money to drive to Montana from Phoenix at that time, my first like serious tribble run. Yeah, there's no way I'm making money. I'm hoping that car will make it. And if it doesn't, Dad, can you call in your credit card number? Because I lost my drivetrain.
Did that happen?
Oh, my dad, I had, this is back in the early 90s. So I had his credit card number written on the back of a business card in my wallet. And a few times, yeah, I that when he came out for one Christmas with me, I'm doing triple gigs, and he's going to drive from Wyoming through Idaho, end up in Montana, and then we're going to have Christmas in Helena, Montana. And we're in a snowstorm driving through Wyoming to cut up into Idaho. And he goes, what would happen if you ever broke down in a place like this? There's nothing. Western Wyoming, and it was just absolutely nothing but starting to get blizzard conditions during the day and no other taillights, nothing. And he goes, what would you do if you broke down? I go, I don't know. That's where I usually call you. I don't know what we're going to do.
Question is, what would you do, Pop?
Yeah, what are you going to do? Usually you just give me my your credit card number.
It would start with you picking up the phone.
Yep. So
he was your opener?
We actually got him on stage to do some dumb improv things. I'm embarrassed at the things we used to do just to try to get your face back on stage after the fucking shitty headliner. Just to go, hey, remember I was a comic too? And we talked the headliner into doing some improv, the most basic, stupid, 3 things. Walk into a bar, bartender says, I can't serve you. And then you improv.
Oh, yeah.
And we do that just so we could try to remind chicks that we were on stage and try to get pussy after the show.
Yeah, because they had the break of the headliner after your set.
Yeah.
Go, hey, remember me?
Yeah, the other guy was funny too.
I'm over here.
So we got him up to do some improv things. He was not the guy, but he did a funny thing, and that he retired after that. Point being, the old baseball players, when we had the same team for a couple of years, they would do some weird shit, and they'd play dueling banjos between innings, and 2 guys would go out there playing their baseball bats at each other,
air guitar style.
Yeah, but they did that on their own. Like, if you fostered that environment of just goofiness, a lot of fucking goofiness, and you own the other team, and they know that you can play real baseball. They play each other every week. Just know that this is about entertainment. Make it real baseball. I'm not trying to fuck with your sport or demean it, but no one gives a shit. In Bisbee, no one cares about sports whatsoever. I had to fucking make this whole house just to get hopefully a dozen football fans on a Sunday, on a playoff Sunday. We'll have 20 people in here, and only 7 of them will care about football at all.
It just seems kind of weird when you go, look, play your sport. Be serious. I want you to win. But no one gives a shit.
Right.
It's just
between
weird
innings. Just have fun.
Juxtaposed to that first statement, it just seems kind of weird.
You're gonna I gave you a uniform. I set it up so you guys could, you get fucking food and you play. That's your passion, is to play baseball.
Yes.
Are you? How else are you gonna do it? After work? You think that fucking 20 guys are all gonna get together?
If I hold up a dress, you ask what size.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
I have no idea what you just said. But all right.
They're in for it. They're in for the game, whatever. You say, we're going to do this. You can still try and win, but I need you to wear a tutu tonight. And they're like, okay, right. You got a medium in there?
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what we want. Fucking hire a girl.
Tatum O'Neal, Bad News Bears type thing.
Every team that has been set up, and from Tom Mosier to Frank, I go, get a chick. Get one chick on the team, and you will have the whole gay contingent of old Bisbee.
Oh, all of a sudden there's
pressure.
Fans.
You have to, or an openly gay guy, but that's not as obvious. You'd have to go, and the openly gay pitcher coming to the mound right now. You get a chick on the team, and all of a sudden, every fucking lesbian up in old Bisbee.
I'm guessing catcher. Yeah.
Yeah, fucking get down there. Support. Yep. Support. We get a fucking chick on the team, and we're playing the Japanese Olympic. Do they have baseball in the Olympics? I don't. Yes, they do. As far as you know. Be half the fun is just naming what the other team is every week. Fucking, they're playing Mexico. Just find out what,
Mexico? The Tonga Warriors.
No,
Bring them in.
No, I'm saying there's a huge Mexican community here. If you say the Mexican fucking national, however
Sure.
you'd have to find it. I'd have to read up on how baseball works in other countries. All of a sudden, really? Yeah. You sure you didn't just tie-dye the green and red into those fucking white shirts? Maybe.
We go from a light color palette to a dark color palette because we can keep going darker on the tie-dye shirts.
And this all sounds fun, except I will not like this. The few times I've announced games there was fun, confusing, and just trying to keep your shit together for 9 innings and have two of us. Okay, you read the names and I'll do the bullshit, or that's one night, and you go, I'm not doing this every week for 2 months. 4 games a weekend. So it's a great idea. If someone wants to come down, we got to come up with a team name and then a million others. Then we got to do tryouts for 20. I don't know. It's 9 guys.
9 on the field, but you need a couple guys in reserve.
We go to the stands.
You just point.
Yeah. Why not?
No, you know what? Everyone comes in with a ticket. The lottery will be, you can hold a lottery for who's going to play shortstop.
Yeah, fuck it. Hey, you know what? We're going to draw a name at seventh inning. This is another
50-50 raffle.
They do the 50-50 raffle. I was trying to go big and go, listen, hey, you get 3 swings, at a strike pitch. And if you knock it out of the park, you win $500. The half court shot. Win the fucking Oldsmobile if you hit it from half court. Something like that you're never going to lose. And if it's $500, if I do, I can put that up. There's a million. I gave them a fucking million ideas and nothing. They did fucking nothing.
Actually, they just relied on us to show up and do our own
thing. The only thing they did was when Matt was hired, all the announcing booths. They had a local country music DJ who was great. He was everything that park needed. And I was like, anytime there's a foul ball, because foul balls go right into the street where your car is. So there's a foul ball, everyone cringes, hoping it's not hitting their car, and you hear a thud. So and he did exactly what I said, like just have cow mooing when you're glass breaking, just sound effects, and he did it, and they fucked him over. They jerked him around with fucking the pittance they were paying him, and God knows where he is now. But we'll need a new announcer, someone that's good on the radio.
You know what's sad is that I never really thought about it until right now, us talking about it, that I'm gonna miss that if that doesn't happen this summer.
It's not going to happen this summer.
It sucks.
But Mike or Judy, you're listening out there, you can make this happen. But I won't. Yeah, I have a head full of steam about the idea, but when it comes to actually putting it into practice, I have my own shit to do. And running a baseball team for fun, as I'm already making 0 income. Well, yeah. Speaking of 0 income. Hey, do you ever worry about bad breath? Gum and mints, they'll just knock your bad breath down, but that's only for like 20 minutes. After that, fucking brush your teeth, because I don't know any product. It's going to help you last all day and through the night. So just fucking brush your teeth and try flossing. A water pick, that's good. All right, and enjoy things like the mailing list, and you go to the website and all that, and tell your friends and spread the word. Not about the podcast. That's just for us. Really, honestly, it's just for us. If no one's gonna get into me because of the podcast on any level. By the way, Chaille will hopefully be working on real podcasts aside from this that we already have in the fucking bank, like the whole podcast that preceded this. The fucking that prehab party with the acid and the fucking ecstasy, and that was supposed to go out. But he's so busy fucking putting these daily things together that sometimes I feel like I should leave town and leave a few gaps.
No.
All right.
This is great.
All right.
This is great.
We're going to, we'll close. Oh, wait. Now, the word of the day today is bumptious. That's the word of the day, bumptious. It's a fucking great word, and it's exactly how I feel today. Have you noticed how the words kind of go with the feeling of the day? From the word of the day from Roget's Thesaurus of Words for Intellectuals. And aren't we all intellectuals? How about you out there? Hey, listeners.
Everyone, adjust your
Y'all
monocle.
feeling intellectual? Bumptious. Bumptious, that's a word you can say and be intellectual, but you can say it like a fucking hillbilly. Now, kitten, y'all gonna get bumptious on me. I'm just trying to be polite. Took my teeth out when I went down on you. Bumptious means overbearing or crudely assertive. Have I ever been bumptious with you, Mr. Chaille? Overbearing or crudely assertive, overly pushy, or impertinent. There's your double down word, impertinent. Did you know what impertinent? If you knew that you were being impertinent, you were being bumptious. That is a fucking good word. So bumptious, that's your word of the day. Get out there and use it. Use it. Be cocky about it. Get in someone's face and go, hey, you don't got to get all bumptious with me. I'm just a fucking dude, man. I just asked.
Oh, that's a good one. That's an everyday. That's something you could say every day.
Yeah,
don't get all bumptious with me, dude. I just said. That's perfect.
Yeah, and you can say it where the rest of your dialect sounds like you're just run-of-the-mill moron.
Yeah.
Dude. You put, bumptious with dude. Any one of these words. You put it with a, hey, don't get all fucking like bumptious, and I'm just trying to be civil like that. I was here well before those guys, and you took their order first. Anyways, yeah, use that, and we're gonna close. I'm just fucking trying to get out. Hey, we made this one short, didn't we? What is it?
21.
Fuck, 21. That's good.
You still got to do.
Yeah. We're gonna close out. Well, that's just the closing song, right?
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go fucking old school. Our good friend that closes the regular podcast, which we'll be back to as soon as I'm sprung from the fucking trailer of doom. So here's a rare track from the Mattoid. Find the Mattoid. I still haven't found him. The Mattoid. He's in Finland. Mattoid. Last I knew, he's in Finland after they fled from this country. He's got a bunch of good shit. Find it. The Mattoid. This is Hey Dude. Listen to the whole fucking thing.
Hey dude, what you gonna do with the whaling harpoon in your hand? Hey dude, what you gonna do with the whaling harpoon in your hand? Gonna go and harpoon my lady. She's rubbing noses with another Eskimo man. Gonna go and harpoon my lady. She's rubbing noses with another Eskimo man. Here I go. Hey dude, I guess you just harpooned your lady down. Hey dude, I guess you just harpooned your lady down. Yes, I harpooned her. I got her doing hanky-panky around the Eskimo town. Yes, I harpooned her. I got her doing hanky-panky around the Eskimo town. Here I go then. Hey Gonna wait till Ruska. It's a good time to come, there's not that many mosquitoes around. Gonna wait till Ruska. It's a good time to go and there's not that many mosquitoes around. Then I'm gonna go to Finland. Gonna get myself a reindeer farm by the Volga River. Gonna go to Finland. Get myself a reindeer farm by the Volga River. Gonna get myself a whole herd of beautiful Finnish ladies, just making love all night long in the midnight sun. Whole herd of beautiful Finnish ladies, just making love all night long in the midnight sun. Down south in Finland, sun always shines and Eskimo people are having so much fun. Down south in Finland, sun always shines and Eskimo people are having so much fun. Down south in Finland,